Hey there, fans of brotherly love wrestling. It is I, Vic Delicious.
Philly's own, the Mecca here.
It is the real McCoy, J.D.X. Justin D. Xavier. And
It's your man, CD, the fallen angel, Christopher Daniels.
Hello, boys and girls. This is your old friend RJ City.
Hey there, brotherly love wrestling. Bill Carr here.
Hey everyone, this is two-time guest Wheeler Yuta.
Two bozos from Philadelphia flapping their gums about pro wrestling this, pro wrestling that.
Which is not that unique in the grand scheme of things yet.
You are in for a treat because you're tuned in to Brotherly Love Wrestling.
Philadelphia, are you ready?
No! They said, are you ready?
This is Brotherly Love Wrestling Podcast, your first stop for everything professional wrestling. So sit back and enjoy wrestling talk at its finest with your hosts, Larry Hall and Joe Corrado.
Welcome everybody to Brotherly Love Wrestling, and on the show this week we have a returning guest, one of our favorite guests. Not that we have favoritism
we don't
here
play
or
favorites.
anything,
Not that rewind.
but he is one half of the righteous, and he is Dutch, aka Bill Carr. Bill, good to see you, buddy. How are you?
Oh, hey.
What's up?
What's going on?
How are you?
Oh, you know, it's just living the dream.
You're not
Nice now poster you got in the back there.
yeah, like that. There's actually one. There's one over there too.
You're in a framed picture behind Larry.
Yeah. Right.
Put that front and center.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Put that front and center. Get that up there.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
I'll wear it on my
Love
chest.
I love it.
How many
How are
R.L.
fellas?
Steins you got
Doing
behind
all right? What's that?
you? How many R.L. Steins you got behind you?
Oh, these are movies.
Yeah, how many? You got no goosebumps?
What?
You don't get, yeah.
These aren't books. These are movies.
Couldn't they be? Can we just pretend they're books for the show?
I'll get stand in front of my bookcase that has way less than
No, but
movies.
it would have been.
Yeah, we can pretend these are books. That's fine. We can talk about Goosebumps.
It makes me feel better if
You
you're
know,
sitting behind.
Listen, these are topics I want to talk about today. Goosebumps. That's about it.
All right.
That's
What
about it.
what are your thoughts on the early lineup of "Hey Dude" and "Salute Your Shorts"?
Oof, that's my favorite. That era of Nickelodeon right there, it's unmatched. Snick, when you had, what was it? Let's see. You had, I think it was Doug. Clarissa Explains It All that, and then Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Yes.
Doesn't get better than that.
It really doesn't. All that was great. I couldn't wait for all that.
No, same.
Right.
Listen, whatever you guys have, your ideas are for this or whatever, scrap that because we're just talking about Goosebumps and we're talking about 90s. 90s Nickelodeon.
I just said it before I hit record and let you on. I said, listen, you're leading the show because anything I want to get done is not going to get done. That's not going to happen.
100%.
But I told him he should still lead, and when we take it over, he should act like it's a big surprise. Like, get frustrated.
It's fine.
At least put on a facade.
Of course.
Something like a good Wednesday night facade.
Oh, yeah.
Sounds like a cover band.
Yeah.
The Wednesday night facade.
Yep,
that's a good name for a band, actually.
Yeah,
a cover band, not an actual band, but a cover
band. We're gonna act like we didn't see you only a couple weeks ago and didn't have an hour-long conversation, but
we're gonna pretend that we didn't stalk you for months, track you down to good old where were we at? Poughkeepsie, New York, horny in a bar, and get you tipsy.
Yeah, a little bit.
It's the best part of the show. How did it feel to share a locker room with Zack Ryder? Did he know he was Zack Ryder when he was Zack Ryder?
I don't think he did.
He didn't know he was Zack Ryder.
Did I? No, he was.
He was still Cardona.
He was. Yes.
It wasn't Zack Ryder.
I've shared a lot of locker rooms. He's a very nice guy. I like Matt a lot, and he's a fellow New Yorker. And I'm gonna no. Brian Myers is the Mets fan. So.
Yeah, we don't like that.
So
we
because
actually went over that.
Yeah, we did. Because you alluded to it, we'll get that out of the way because I know you guys want to fill it with nonsense. So I want to talk ACW, the Righteous making their debut in ACW. Obviously, you yourself and Vincent, to a smaller degree, have a history with the Now. What was it like seeing ACW? You've been all over in the independent scene. You've been with AEW and ROH, obviously. But how do you look at ACW compared to everywhere you've been? What do you think of? I mean, they're so brand new, ACW. What do you think?
Yeah, so this has been kind of like an idea that Vic and Hale have had for quite some time, and to see it come to life is not only amazing, but it separates itself from pretty much every independent company in the country. I mean, the level of production that they have there is unmatched, unless you're a TV company.
Mm-hmm.
And to be able to run in the Middleton Civic Center, which is historically a very historic place for pro wrestling, I believe that was where Macho Man and Miss Elizabeth debuted. There's been tons and tons and tons of history there, but what they're doing, I was honestly, I'll tell you the truth, I was very surprised that they pulled it off. They're very surprised.
Which one of the two were you more surprised about?
What's that?
Which one of the two were you more surprised pulled it off?
Take a guess. I'll let you figure that one out yourself.
We inadvertently took a shot.
Oh yeah, but it's when Hale had first told me that they had booked the Civic Center and they were running this show, I was like, all right, I mean, good luck. I hope it does well. I was with AEW at the time, and I believe I was at the first show, but I think Collision had switched maybe to Thursdays. I don't know what it was at that point, but I was able to make it last minute. But yeah, when I showed up and saw the line of people waiting to get in, I was like, holy crap, they did it. And the first show, they sold out. I think it was close to 2,000 people, which again, at an indie show, that's hard to do. That's hard
especially
to do
for a first show.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And they didn't. They had the Rumble, I believe, and what was it? It was it Nick Nemeth and
Riddle?
Riddle. Yeah, that's right. Nemeth and Riddle in the main event, which I think at the time was the first time that they had ever wrestled each other.
Yeah.
So that in itself was a big deal. And, and to be able to sell that out, have a successful show, to be able to then run, 3 or 4 more. And still every show is, if it's not a sellout, it's very close too.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, they also like that it's done at before 10 o'clock. So that's fantastic.
100%.
Again, that is unheard of for independent wrestling.
You can tell that all the people must have at least some sort of child that they're like, all right, well, if we're going to do a kids show, my kids are going to be here. I don't want them in bed by 1:30. So we're going to pack it in 9:30, 9:45. That's it.
Yeah,
we're yawning.
You can't beat that, especially I live 20 minutes from there. So I could have been home by 10 o'clock. That's great. But instead, I decided to hang out with you guys for an hour or two.
Yeah.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
You should have seen him at the bar too. He was just fucking counting stacks of money with a long cigar in his mouth, with
That's it.
fucking red gloves. It was disturbing. He was showing
That's
it. He
all
was
I
showing
do.
us his AEW watch. Jesus.
That's all I do. That's it. Delicious cold brew.
So
anyway, enough with the
did
wrestling
see
talk.
one more thing. One more thing. I have to get one more thing in. One more thing.
We have to hit our quota to make sure it's an actual wrestling podcast and not
All
just
right.
nonsense.
Come on.
So recently, I mean, over this past little bit, Dan Barry has announced that he's calling it quits. He's doing the Dan Barry retirement tour. And seeing that he needed some saving and you came out, helped out a little bit. We had a little bit of a tease of Team Tremendous back together, if not for a couple minutes. What did that mean to be able to get to do that moment when Dan is kind of winding down now?
Oh, that was great. That was great to have that. And honestly, the little like behind the scenes, I didn't know that he was originally booked on the show. And I saw I asked him, I was like, "Oh, are you going to be around? I'm doing the Beyond." She was like, "Oh, I'm actually booked on it." So I was like, "Oh, okay." So let me reach out to Drew and see if we can do something, because we've tried to do something in the last few months. Just the scheduling is not worked out.
Mm-hmm.
So this obviously worked out great, both in the same place at the same time. So why not? Why not go save him, I guess.
Did you have the sock with the quarters, just in case?
No.
Oh, of course, always.
It was the sock with ice.
Oh, the ice sock. That's right.
That's what it was.
That's because
this one was a mix. It was quarters and ice. Very cold
So
quarters.
only part of the evidence could still remain. With the ice, the evidence is gone after 20 minutes.
Exactly. Unless you're in a freezer. Then it stays. Then it
Of course,
stays.
they were all rare quarters that Tony had given you from his father's collection.
That's it. That's all I have.
The 1660
Yep.
Buffalo
The
nickel.
best of the best.
Yeah.
Best of the best.
So what is in the collection behind you, Bill?
It's books.
So these aren't books. This is about probably say less than a quarter of my physical movie collection.
Less than
I have
quarter?
about I have probably close to 2,000 in here. I converted a closet in my house and just made it like a little display case, and I have about 3 other giant 50-gallon tubs of movies up in my attic too. But these are the ones that made the wall, I guess. These are the important ones.
Do you actually pull them out and watch? They just for display?
See, that's a good question. Some. At the majority of these movies here, I don't think I have watched them. I've seen them, but I don't think I've watched these, the actual physical Blu-rays.
Okay.
That was the highest praise for the I don't know the
the best question.
Did I catch you by surprise? That was phrased as a good question.
I mean, with all those, look, I was just talking to someone about there's no more DVD players. People don't have them anymore with streaming and all that. And then you show up on the show with
all laser discs,
nothing but DVDs and Blu-rays, I assume. And I was just thinking,
I got some VHSs over here. Actually,
no
I got
laser discs.
I have a lot of rare stuff.
So
what I do is certain production companies, they will only release a certain amount of Blu-rays at a time. So no matter what it is, if it's rare, if it's a numbered one, I'll just get it anyway. So that's what the majority of these are here. But VHSs, I have quite a few. I actually have one that is I can't find it anywhere else in the world. It's the director's cut of Donnie Darko. I don't know if you've ever seen that before. And it's on. It's a screener. It's let me see. You know what? I'll grab it for you.
It's almost as if he sat in this room and just he knew this was going to come up. He's got this prepared. Oddly,
here it is, right here. Director's cut, Donnie Darko. It's a screener. So this was given out to SAG actors prior to the release, so they can review it and score it and rate it, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not really too sure how I got my hands on this, but I did, and I tried looking it up online to find a price, and
every other copy's been burned.
What's that?
Every other copy's been burned. You now hold the only one. You're now a wanted man.
I reached out to a person who does like grading, so like the grading for like the cards and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They do it for the movies too. And he said he's never seen this before. He said it could be worth anywhere between like $1,000 and $150,000. This could be like one of the most expensive and rarest VHSs of all time. That's just sitting right next to me right now.
There's a lot of questions that arise from that. But
yes. I found it in a box. It was a box of what I thought were well, it was all.
Wars?
What's that?
What were you on? Storage Wars?
See, I'm kind of a little bit. It was like an estate sale, and I went there, and there was just a box of. They didn't say what it was in there. It was like 2 cardboard boxes full of movies. So I was like, sure, I'll pay $10 for it, and they gave me 2 boxes, like big cardboard boxes. So, as I'm going through them, the majority of them were just DVD cases or VHS cases with them taken out. Some of them had, still in there, but then I found this, and I was like, holy crap, this is something I've never seen in my life before. And as you can tell, I hunt and I searched for certain movies and everything, and this is something I've never came across before. So,
and you never will again.
Probably not. So that, and I'm reluctant to send it away to get graded because there's a part of me that thinks it will not return to me. So,
or something complete. It'll be a homemade movie from some fucking dude.
That's true too. I don't have a VCR. I had one. It's broken. I got to get one just to see
one that is going to work.
Exactly. Like, yeah, because if it doesn't work and I put this in there and it destroys the movie, then
none.
I got nothing else to live for at that point. That's it.
Your whole existence is basically hanging on this movie.
Exactly. This is what is in my area right now. This is my retirement. Hopefully.
I mean, if it really is worth $150,000, that could be.
That'll get you at least maybe half a year.
Yeah.
In New York.
New York. I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, you're talking. Maybe not. You can't eat for that 6-month period, though.
No,
you can live somewhere.
I can. I could pay my mortgage, maybe, for a year.
But then you got taxes.
Yeah, you know what? You're right. You know what? Yeah, I gotta figure something out then, because
Donnie's only paying
that's not enough. That's not enough for me.
We got to find more SAG actors.
I agree. Go hunt them down and get dumpster dive in their garbage cans.
How many? Because that's where they keep all the rarest copies of the movies they're like the B-sides.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
They don't ever take it out. It's just in the garbage at all times.
I
think we're onto something.
I think we are.
I think
we are.
Somehow turn this into a movie that we can make a B-side to about stealing movies.
I think you know what, you are onto something. You're on
sad ass movie.
So how is that a sad movie? It reminds me of like Mallrats or something.
Or it's just done by this. It's done on Zoom the whole time. We talk about it, for 3 hours.
We
nothing ever comes to fruition.
We review a movie that doesn't exist. We tell everybody that it's the best thing on earth, and then
of course
there's no movie.
Who's insane? The people that go and look for the movie, or just the two guys talking about it?
That's a good question. That is.
That's a
there you
question.
go.
There
you got
we go.
one.
I
There you
got a
go.
good question.
You evened it up.
I had to.
There it is.
1-on-1. I can't let 4 seconds from now, I will have forgotten said question, and I will not be able. We're gonna burn this copy after we're done. We're gonna.
I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. I completely forgot. I swear to God, I completely forgot what you just said. Whatever that good question was, I have no recollection of it at this point.
It's in the ether now. It's.
We have record of it, so we'll have it.
Okay.
Not when we
Well,
burn
you
this
can just
computer
rewind or
afterwards. I don't
something.
care
Yeah.
what happens to the files. We're burning the computer. This will
That's
never
it.
see the light of day.
No, the whole thing's getting burned down.
I feel bad. The people that don't watch it and listen, what are they thinking? Because now they're just hearing voices, and they're probably so fucking confused at this
There's
point.
no context.
There's no context for anything.
No context at all. No context.
They're like, this is
better.
gonna-
It might be better. Who knows?
I mean,
we've gone over this before.
I don't remember what our
reading because we said they have subtitles, and you said, do you believe that there's someone that may sit and watch our podcast with no volume and read us? And I said, God, I feel sorry for the people that have to do that and cipher.
I'm gonna go through every episode and read every episode, every single one.
Start with the one we did with Team Tremendous and the Now, because that, if I remember correctly, was an absolute shit show. And
I was I was thinking about that before, and wasn't there like a game we were playing or something?
We were trying to do like a debate, like back and forth.
Attempting to play a game.
Attempting. Yeah. Once
I
I had you
remember I
guys
could look
on
on your face trying to mute me every time I try to interrupt everybody.
Once I had you guys on, I realized that was a bad call from that point because there's no reining anything in or having anything like that. It wasn't going to work. And Dan was just as bad as you were. And I felt like Vic was trying to do it the right way and just was giving up because he knew there was no chance.
No, he was
no chance.
We put him in a drastically outnumbered scenario that he had no chance of winning. He probably didn't like that.
No,
3-1.
He probably hated that. We're gonna go back and ask him down the line. We're like, any show you regret? That's gonna be the one.
Yeah,
yeah. I would say so. I would say so.
Well, Dutch, you love horror movies. Obviously, you're a giant horror fan. Coming up, we have Scream. So I think Scream 7 at this point.
I believe so. Yes.
Are you excited for Scream 7? Or like, are you kind of wary of now it's already getting to number 7?
You know what? I try to find something enjoyable about it. I like going to the movies. I still go to the movies frequently. There's just something about that I love. But the Scream movies, I don't think I've watched one that I didn't enjoy to some aspect, at least. I did see in this one, though, there was like a few people that were already murdered that are back. So I'm curious to see the story there.
Holograms.
Maybe it's holograms. It could be holograms. It could
There's
be.
no other. Maybe somehow, and it gets more outlandish, but they discover time travel.
You know what? I'm sold. I'm sold.
Tony Stark figured it out. I mean, fucking how hard can it be?
Yeah, I'm sold. I am completely sold on a time traveling Scream movie.
See? We say that but if we're gonna fucking do a new Scream, that means we got to do a new scary movie, and we need to spoof. We need the Wayans brothers to go back in time.
They're back. No. There's a new scary movie coming out.
Hell yeah!
I did see that. And
I did see that.
Yeah,
you have to have
them be R-rated again, I think.
Yes. Yeah,
which is good because once it started getting PG-13, it was kind of.
That's when they sold the rights.
Yes,
scary movie did.
But the Wayans brothers sold the rights to the franchise, and now they finally got the rights back. So now all the original cast, Anna Faris, and everyone's coming back.
Oh man, that's gonna be crazy to see how everyone aged.
Yeah, that movie is. I recently. So there's a movie theater. It's maybe like 40 minutes from me in Yonkers called the Alamo Draft House. I don't know if there's any in Philly. There might be, but
Like a
they
movie
show.
tavern?
What's that?
Like a movie tavern?
Kind of. It's like, it's a regular theater. It's a breakfast bar in front of you, and they have a full bar, full menu, food, and everything too. It's great, and the food's actually really good.
The bar's in front of you while you're watching the movie.
So all you got to do is it's like right in front of you. You just got to write down a little piece of paper what you want, stick it in a little holster, and the waiter or waitress comes crawling over on their hands and knees, takes it. You don't even need to speak to anybody. You just write stuff down and they bring it to you. It's great.
Could you write anything on this piece of paper?
Whatever you want on whatever you want.
That's it,
Can't
you little bitch.
guarantee
Crawl
what
and
you
get my
write
fucking
will mean
food.
that they come back to you. But yes, you can write whatever you want on there. Yeah. But so I saw a scary movie there a few years ago in a packed theater, and it was one of the funniest experiences I've had. It was so good. And it was all people that grew up, when they saw it when it first came out, and but that era of spoof movies was great. Not Another Teen Movie. Remember that? That was awesome.
That was great.
The sports one.
Do you remember this came out in 97, 98? Mafia. Did you ever see that?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, that's the
hilarious. I recently watched that back, and it holds up. It's so funny. It's so stupid, but it's hilarious.
Yes. Yeah. Now, do you have any plans like that? Do you ever want to act like? I mean, obviously, being that big horror fan, would you want to be in a horror movie? Your wrestling character obviously lends itself to being this menacing kind of horror villain.
Oh yeah, I would love to. I've actually, in the downtime that I've had over the last few months, I've done some background acting just to really kind of occupy my time, my area. I didn't realize that there's always movies and TV shows being filmed, and I saw an ad on Facebook, and I thought it was just kind of clickbait or whatever, but it wasn't. It was just kind of sign up for any, you don't have to be in a union. It's just just casting calls for whatever, and I wound up getting on this show, Best Medicine. I don't think it's out yet. I think it comes out next year, but I was a background actor for a baseball game, and then one of the casting directors I remember talked to me and was like, "Oh, we want you to come back." And there's you fit the role of a blueberry farmer that they needed for the next 3 days. So I was a blueberry farmer for an episode or two, which I think I had 2 lines that I spoke. I think. I don't know if it'll make it in. I don't even know if the show will even air.
Yeah,
it's a new show, and it comes out next fall. But that was an experience. That was fun. It's just like wrestling, just waiting around. It was good though.
The
good
blueberry
times.
farmer.
Yeah, that's me, blueberry farmer.
I mean, I don't know. You're kind of.
I like blueberries.
I don't think it would. I thought it would have been a bigger fruit or something. Something maybe some spikes.
I like my blueberries. All right.
I guess you can't really. Can you farm coconuts? I can see you coconutty.
I guess
you just say, can you farm coconuts?
Can you farm coconuts? I think is that a good question?
I think farming coconuts is a good band name.
Actually, we might be on to something just in this podcast alone.
I think so.
I think so. Yeah. The randomness that has decided the fate of many names of bands that will never be made.
Yep. I'm not going to surpass the fact that you said,
can you farm coconuts?
I don't. No. I got past that one.
Oh, okay.
It's the thing of you as a blueberry farmer. I can see you as another fruit. That's where you go with that? Not, I can see you as a lumberjack. No. Farming a different fruit is where you went with Bill.
I'm thinking, I wasn't thinking blueberry. I'm thinking something stronger than a blueberry. An apple. Apples are pretty tough. I mean, he can get
Apples, I guess. But
But definitely
blueberries,
can't see him down in like the warm. He's not Florida orange juicing.
No.
No,
I,
he's
li-
gonna be.
I lived in Florida for 2 years. I don't know if I could do it again. So those summers are too hot for me. Way too
I feel
hot.
like everything's too hot down there, and then freaking there's alligators.
Yeah.
Why? Like mini
Alligators,
dinosaurs just crawling around. We ain't got nothing like that up here. We don't got
No.
pterodactyls flying the fuck around.
No. Although we got a little weird bugs up here now. Lantern flies, the stink bugs. No good.
There was a murder hornet at one point.
Oh yeah, forgot about those. Did you guys have those lantern flies down by you?
Yes.
Yeah, but they started to like dissipate a lot. And I found out
So
they're weirdly attracted to tires.
Yeah.
They like will
I
sit on
figured
the
out a
tire.
way. So you try to step on them and they fly away.
Yeah.
But if they're facing you, for whatever reason they can't see, you just grab them. You just grab them and crush them in your hands. They have to be facing you, though. Or you could stomp on them, whatever. I like to grab them and throw them.
You like to
That's what I
show
like
them
to
who
do.
they're messing with, even though they're blind.
Yeah, exactly.
You whisper
Exactly.
before you crunch them?
Oh, absolutely not.
No?
Absolutely not. I'm like a cat, I guess, right?
No, I meant you whisper something to them as you crush them.
No.
No, sweet.
I don't think they have ears. Do they have ears?
That's a good question.
That is a good question. Do lantern flies have ears?
Do the blind flies have ears? Because if you look them face to face, you think it's their face. What if their face is on their ass?
That's true. It could be. Who knows?
They could be ass facers.
They could be. I got to do some more research on these lantern flies.
Yeah. We came in unprepared for lantern fly banter.
Shockingly. Shockingly.
Lantern, but I mean, I didn't have it on my bingo card. That's what the kids are saying now, right?
Yeah.
I don't think the kids that have ever played bingo that actually say that saying.
Yeah, I don't think so.
That's meant for more the elderly,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Bingo?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah. What do these kids know about bingo cards?
I was gonna let you keep going. Go ahead.
Well, I was hoping you were gonna stop because I don't know.
No,
how long I could go.
no. I'm not stopping shit. You
I-
keep
I-
going.
All right. Well, are you afraid of the dark? We'll find out.
Listen, we can talk about that all night long if you want.
The Midnight Society.
Yep.
That'd be great if you guys somehow like could weave that in there. You guys like the Midnight Society. That would have been.
Oh, I would love that. I would love a righteous Are You Afraid of the Dark spinoff. That'd be fantastic.
That would absolutely be like
Yeah.
I would like mashups of wrestlers and like shows that we used to watch. Remember how they used to do like what the fuck were they always on? Well, Family Feud was always fun, like the old school Family Feud, when like Surfer Sting and the Steiners and like fucking the four or they were like, against like the Four Horsemen or some shit.
Yeah. It's good stuff.
Get like mashups in wrestling. What would be a good 90s Wild and Crazy Kids type thing?
Like Double Dare.
Double Dare.
Double Dare with
I think,
wrestling.
did they do? I feel like they did have like wrestlers on Double
They
Dare
did.
at some point.
Did they really?
I'm pretty sure Xavier Woods headed that
That's
one.
right. That's right.
Hmm.
That's
Talk about
right.
like maybe like American Gladiators or maybe even go crazy and do the Great British Bake Off. I would watch a Bake Off.
Yeah.
I feel like we got hidden talents out there. It's a little fucking.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe we're breaking kayfabe, killing kayfabe. Unless you stay in character the whole time, that might make it even more interesting.
Yeah. Listen, I could. Actually, no, I can't bake anything.
It sounded like you could.
I can't.
Blueberry pie.
I like putting things in a crock pot. Yeah, I can make a blueberry pie in a crock pot. Just dump everything in there and just let it cook, right?
Yeah. How we harden it up? Put the crock pot in the freezer afterwards, right?
Maybe you put the crock pot in the freezer while it cooks.
I don't think.
And that is how it becomes pie formed.
I don't think that's how it works.
Exactly. No, it does. I have a book on it. Right.
101 crazy ways to bake a pie.
Yeah.
I'm going to steer this back to the righteous because you brought them up, so it's your fault. Who is the mastermind behind a lot of your vignettes, and even your video that you did when you debuted with ACW? Where does all that come from? The ideas, shooting it, where is that?
Which was fantastic, by the way.
It was amazing.
Well, thank you. Much appreciated. So, I mean, it's 50-50. It comes between the both of us, me and Vincent there. We have a friend of ours in Cleveland. Her name's Danny, and she's the one who films all this stuff for us. And she also has a great eye and a great mind for bringing our ideas to life, essentially. And yeah, it's I think when we went there, we had all these ideas, and then when we were there, kind of seeing it, kind of coming up with things right then and there to change this. It's constant thinking and constant changing. But the finished product that she has produced is phenomenal. It's they were long days filming, but well worth it when the finished product came out.
Yeah, I would say. I mean, the second that video came on, even before obviously that song, can go up against any song in pro wrestling as far as recognizable, and not only that, perfectly fitting to characters. That song is amazing. It's so catchy. It's everything that you need it to be for you guys and for everything that your presentation is. And then you add the visuals of those videos, the vignettes and promos, everything you guys put together. I don't know. I mean, obviously we're a little biased, but I think AEW fumbled with the righteous, because how do you not put something like that on TV is ridiculous.
I get it. Well, I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, but there was I mean, that's to me and Vincent, that's what we love about pro wrestling, is being able to create stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
The in-ring stuff is, it's very important as well, but to us, the presentation and the creativity outside of the ring is really what makes this job fun.
I mean, it kind of adds to the whole persona. I mean, having a good presentation legitimizes you as a visible threat. That's
absolutely. That's what that's why we wanted to. We don't like to half-ass anything, really. So we want to, the first video that we produced, it's like, all right, well, this came out phenomenal. How do we top that? And that's when our minds get together, and that's when the fun starts, pretty much. It's like, okay, we did these, now we got to make some more, and how do we top that? And I feel like we are headed in that direction, topping what we did before.
Well, there was a point on ROH where you guys had, Elijah at that point, or Elias. What happened to where, you guys were together for a week or two, and then all of a sudden he was gone and he was back on TNA? Where, what happened?
So that was just an idea that the three of us had, and we went down and filmed it with Elijah and everything, and we presented it to AEW, and it didn't really go anywhere. But then Elijah just released it on his own, and just kind of to gauge, I guess, if something were to happen, how everybody would react, and it was very positive. So, hopefully down the line at some point, maybe we could, circle back around and do something together. It'd be great, and I would love that.
Yeah.
Is it harder to find like-minded people?
What's that?
Is it harder to find like-minded people, the same type of path they want to take is the same as yours, and you guys all have the same ideas and shit?
You know what? I think that I think a lot of people have the ability to really create and they just don't realize it. Because with pro wrestling, there's no limits. You can do whatever you want. You can be whatever you want. And I think a lot of people just have that pro wrestling mindset in mind where I'm supposed to be a tough guy, or this is what I'm supposed to be. And don't really branch out to really find their true creativeness, essentially. And we've talked to people before, and we've done like some seminars and stuff, and that's what I like to do. In seminars, I like to work on characters. I like to get in their minds and see, okay, you showed me this already. I want to see something the opposite, essentially. So just to get them thinking. And I think everybody has it. And they might just be afraid to step out of their comfort zone and test the waters, I guess, and that's what we've done our whole careers. I mean, you look at me and Vincent from the beginning until now, and we're two completely different people than we were when we first started. And even in between, we've a bunch of different characters, I guess, or and we just testing the waters and seeing what lands, and this landed, and we're having a great time doing it.
You got to be excited for what the landscape looks like now, especially when you see, like we said in the beginning, with Cardona going back and being Zack Ryder, obviously Nick Nemeth going back and being Dolph Ziggler again, and the more openness, especially with WWE, we're working with TNA and bringing these guys back in. It should hopefully open more opportunities elsewhere as well for you guys.
Yeah, I would love that. That'd be great. And speaking of Cardona too, he was like a inspiration for us when we left AEW, because it's scary. We're back on the independents, and now we're doing everything ourselves. And you look at him, and he's made a full career just on the independents, so we kind of saw what he was doing and was like, again, stepping out of our comfort zone and, taking a chance on yourself. And that's what he did. And that's what we're trying to do right now. So hopefully, it works out.
Now, you guys staying local coming up? You guys going to be around the area anytime soon?
Right now we have, we'll be close to Philly this Friday, actually, in Seattle, Washington.
Why did I think it was going to be? I was very hopeful for a split second. And I heard
other side of the country.
Couldn't be further from Philadelphia.
I hear they got good fish out there.
Yeah,
great fish on that side of the
only
Philadelphia region.
Only the best. But we're in Seattle this Friday for Defy, going up against a team called Midnight Heat, which that should be a lot of fun. Locally, I'm trying to think. I'd have to look at my calendar, but potentially. I know that there's some dates, I think, in the tri-state area that I don't think they've been announced yet, but we will keep you updated once they do get announced.
Maybe a show in the Poughkeepsie area come early January, maybe?
We shall see.
I tried. I tried.
Yeah, you tried.
I mean, that was a good question. If we realize anything. So Seattle, we're out there.
That's it.
We might be in the tri-state area. We're keeping it close to the chest. We're not going to release too much. Defy, Seattle. That's it. That's
about it.
That's all you're allowed to have.
That's all you're getting out of me.
That's all you're getting. I don't even know if we got
all
the
you're getting.
We did get a lot.
If you could call it a lot.
I'm going to call it a lot. I don't remember right now what any of it was, but I'm going to say we got good content for someone.
Yeah,
band names.
Yeah.
Good questions.
Great questions. Man, good questions. No one's broken the grate yet.
Yeah, that's okay. I'll settle for good.
No,
Even
but-
though we can't remember one of them, it's still a good question.
I can't remember anything, honestly. I don't even remember how this started. I don't remember 10 minutes ago. I don't remember 3 minutes ago.
CT. That's what
Yeah.
it is.
Hey, it's real.
Yeah.
It sucks. Speaking of CTE, I think I made a terrible trade on my fantasy today.
Why is that?
I traded your boy away.
Who? Jalen?
I traded your boy Saquon away.
I was gonna say Saquon.
Yeah.
Who'd you get?
I traded him and Higgins. Listen, I already clinched the playoffs.
Okay.
And a friend of mine needed some extra help, so convoluted and made a little under the table trade, but I kind of regret it. I mean, I got Devon Aiken. How do you pronounce his last name?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I got him, and I got Alec Pierce for Saquon and T. Higgins. So, but I don't know.
I mean, look, Aiken has had a good season, and he's
got
the
a bye
lead
this
back.
week, which I didn't realize.
Saquon hasn't had that. Like, obviously, I don't know if many people really thought he was going to have another 2,000-yard season this year, but
He's still due for a breakout game or two.
See, that's my mindset too. Is like he hasn't, and there's the risk. Maybe he doesn't.
I don't know. The O line keeps falling backwards, so.
Oh, I know. They're just like the Giants. Oh, the Giants beat them, and then the Eagles beat the Giants. But we're going to talk about that.
It was a split, and yes,
we're gonna talk about the first game.
Wait, the first game's when Scatterboo broke his freaking ankle almost off the bone.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was brutal to watch.
That was pretty disgusting.
Yeah, it was.
Especially when he asked for help up and then he realized, wait a minute, maybe this isn't a good idea.
Yeah.
You have so much adrenaline running through your body, you don't know your ankle's turned around.
No, I know. And he's got a lot of adrenaline.
He might be primarily running off of CTE.
That's possible.
Does that also act as adrenaline? Does it mask itself as adrenaline?
Maybe? I don't know. Not too sure.
You mean I
guess.
With all those books behind you, there's no medical journal?
It's all goosebumps.
R.L. Stein classics.
That's it.
Oh, I think we made it full circle.
We did make it full circle.
So there's nowhere else to go now. But Bill, as always, thank you so much for joining us. We love talking to you.
Thanks for having me.
Yep, no problem.
Larry has decided that there is nothing else that could have been possibly said.
I can't look. We started with that. I'm ending with it and just calling it a day there.
Keep the
Listen,
crowd.
that's a successful episode right there. Okay,
that's why he leads.
He leads the way. Episode. Yeah. I don't remember a single thing, but the goosebumps I remembered.
That's all that mattered. You wrapped it up the right way. That's all.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
Bill, thanks again, man. It's always a pleasure talking to you. Hopefully,
thank you guys.
Maybe if
don't try and push it.
We see you up in the New York area, maybe in Seattle or in Seattle. I mean, short drive out to Seattle.
No, we'll take
Seattle this Friday.
We'll take a Seahawk out there.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
That's kind of like a pterodactyl.
Sure.
No, that's full circle.
Oh.
All right, Bill. Thanks so much again, and we'll be talking to you very soon. Thanks, bud.
Thank you.
Right.